Welcome back to Local on Tube. Their organization is called Silent No Longer Tennessee. They are the voices of sexual assault victims, survivors, and allies.
And Silent No Longer offers opportunities for empowerment, and their programs involve the community. Today we are here with Greta McLean, the executive director.
Greta, I am so excited to have you here to talk more about your organization. So explain to our viewers the mission behind Silent No Longer and why this organization is such a vital organization needed in our community right now.
Thank you for the opportunity to be here. We're actually rewriting our mission statement, but essentially it is to support and empower victims and survivors of sexual assault and give them the tools that they need so that they can also advocate for themselves and others. So that is the main purpose. And when I decided to start Silent No Longer, I looked to see how many organizations in Tennessee focused primarily on creative expression, and there weren't many. And being able to share your story can be incredibly empowering and healing, and I wanted to make sure that people had an opportunity to share their story, whether it's through written word or visual art, because so many people aren't comfortable standing in front of a microphone or in front of a camera. And we wanted to make sure that they had opportunities so that they could find that empowerment in ways in which they were comfortable.
And I want to talk a little bit about the art factor in that, because you are asking for donations, which is wonderful, for art supplies. Can you kind of share more with us why you believe that art is so healing?
To me, I believe it's a way to express yourself sometimes when you don't even know what you're trying to express. You know, sometimes if you're trying to find the words to speak, emotions can get jumbled and you're not really sure what to say. But when you have a piece of paper down and you're journaling, you're not necessarily thinking, just the words start coming out. The same can be with paint or pastels. Even if it's a scribble, that's showing that you may have, you're confused, you're angry, and it helps let that energy out and allows you to process it.
And it's something so small can make such a big difference, like art supplies and so forth. So, when you talk about, survivors expressing themselves through art, and sometimes you just can't come up with the words to express what happened. When it comes to expressing with the words, why do you think survivors are just not as comfortable coming forward and filing police reports?
There's a lot of reasons, but in my opinion, I think criminologist named Frida Adler said it best when she said, rape is the only crime in which the victim becomes the accused. And that rings very true to me and a lot of people. If someone doesn't have a security system and has their home burglarized, we don't blame them for having their home burglarized. But victims of sexual assault all too often will hear somebody say, well, if she hadn't have been drinking, if she had dressed more conservatively, if she hadn't gone by herself. And a lot of times victims, we already blame ourselves, and we've been traumatized, and there's an unwillingness to report because they don't want to be re-victimized and re-traumatized. And to me, that's perfectly understandable.
It is understandable, but I also think this organization is empowering and it educates people about what to do and how to deal with it. So talk to us a little bit about that.
One of the things we try to do is, whether it's through public speaking or we recently finished a documentary that featured 4 survivors, and we wanted to make sure that there was information about how sexual assault impacts our entire community, because a lot of times people don't put that together. I didn't for the longest time, honestly. Mm-hmm. And things like, the New York Times recently had a report that showed that the average perpetrator commits 4.8 sexual assaults in their lifetime. Well, if I'm sexually assaulted and I don't report it and I'm the first one, then that person's allowed to continue to walk around and have the ability to assault at least 4 more people.
Wow. And
that obviously poses a big danger or significant danger to our public safety. And it also impacts our state and local economies as well. And I think knowledge is power, and the more that we can educate people, the better tools we can develop to help stop sexual violence.
Thank you so much
Yes,
for
thank
what
you.
you do and sharing this information with our viewers. Appreciate you being here today. So folks, to connect, participate, and learn more about Silent No Longer, visit them on the web at silentnolongertennessee.org.